Yes, sir. Welcome back to the Dropping Dimes podcast, Daily Dime series. This is our 14th episode, and for today's episode, we have Kawhi Leonard playing against his former team, the San Antonio Spurs, in all the games for today. And we also have our quick dimer thoughts. Yes, sir. As we will be talking about the Los Angeles Lakers, and we have a special guest for the second time in the podcast. M.A. Wizard. And of course, we have the top plays of the night. Look at that nice pass by Kyrie to Jared Allen. The Dropping Dimes podcast Daily Dime series starts right about now. Yes, sir. Welcome back to the Dropping Dimes Podcast Daily Dime series. Again, if you are new to the channel or if you haven't done it yet, please click on the subscribe button and hit on the notification bell so that you can follow all the episodes of the podcast. Please also feel free to leave a comment, share the video, and smash on the like button. Again, welcome to the Daily Dime series. This is year 1, episode 14. Yes, sir. Again, if you want to follow us, you can follow us on Facebook and also on Instagram, where you can also catch the episodes there. You can also follow us on Twitter. And yes, you can also now follow us on Pinterest, where the YouTube links are placed as well. And then you can also follow the podcast on Spotify and Anchor. So let's kick off the episode with a travel back in time. So, yes, sir, way back in January 5, 2001, 20 years ago, that man right there, C. Webb, the main man of Kevin Cruz, Chris Webber, future Hall of Famer, balled out as he scored 51 points against the Indiana Pacers. Unfortunately, the Sacramento Kings lost by 2 points, 93-91. Webber, when healthy, was an incredible player, super player indeed, future Hall of Famer, C. Webb. So that is it for the travel back in time. Let's now go to our next segment. Yeah, so welcome to the Spin and Dime segment. So this is in collaboration with Sports Daily News. Again, you can also please follow them also on Instagram at sports_daily news_. So here are the scores for today. The Spurs beating Kawhi Leonard and the Clippers 116-113. Then yes, my main man Nikola Jokic leading his Nuggets to a 123-116 win over the Minnesota Timberwolves. And then the Los Angeles Lakers just keep on finding ways to win as they defeated the Memphis Grizzlies 94-92, while the Brooklyn Nets, even without Kevin Durant, bounced back big time with a 130-96 blowout against the Utah Jazz. And arguably the most exciting game of today, or tonight rather, the Bulls beating the Blazers 111-108. So let's now proceed to our first featured game. So this is our first featured game. Look at that. What a play by AD. Catching it. And how about... Oh, nice. Very nice from Anthony Davis right there. So that was the story of the game, basically, even though they won by 2 points. The Lakers winning 94-92. AD led the way with 26-10-4 game. And then LeBron had his typical LeBron game with 26-11-7. Dennis Schroeder with 12-2-6 continues to ball for them. And then for the underman Grizzlies, Jonas Valanciunas with 13-11-2. Dylan Brooks, yes, Dylan, not Marshawn. Still remember that. Dylan Brooks, 13, 5 and 2, and Tyus Jones stepping in for John Morant with 8 points and 8 dimes. Let's now go to the second featured game. Okay, so for the second featured game, it was the Clippers and the Spurs. And what was the story of the game? That guy right there, Patty Mills. Look at all these highlights here. Patty Mills. Oh my goodness, I should have picked this guy up, but he just got hot and just killed the Clippers with all these dagger shots. Bang! Okay, yes, sir. So the Spurs winning 116 to 113. Patty Mills with a whopping 27 points. He had also 1 board and 1 dime. DeJounte Murray continues to ball 21, 5 and 5, looking really healthy. Rudy Gay, 16, 7 and 1. Kawhi had a great game against his former team, 30 points, 3 boards, and 10 assists. Nick Batum continues to be a pleasant surprise for the Clippers with 21, 9 and 3. And Patrick Beverly, wow, nice stat line here, 20 points, 8 boards, and 8 dimes. Unfortunately, the Clippers lost. Let's now go to the third featured game. So here it is, my main man, Nikola Jokic, a.k.a. best big man in the league. Look at that. He's leading the league in assists, by the way, and I'm so proud to have him on my fantasy league team. He's the anchor of my team. Yes, sir. Lead me to the promised land, Nikola Jokic. Okay, so let's look at the stats. Nuggets beating the Wolves 123 to 116. The Joker, Nikola Jokic, that's what I'm talking about. 35 points, 15 rebounds, and 6 dimes. Oh, Will Barton showed up, 20.7 boards, 3 dimes. And Jamichael Green, 17 points, 6 boards, 1 assist. I don't know where. It's Jamal Murray again. But then for the Wolves, Juancho Hernan Gomez had 25, 8 and 2. D'Angelo Russell had a big game, 33 points and 11 times. And Malik Beasley continues to play well in spite of the fact that Anthony Edwards is already with him. 15 points, 6 boards, and 4 dimes for Malik Beasley. Let's now go to the fourth feature game. Okay, so for the fourth feature game, this was super. Look at that step. Oh, wow. Up by 1, and the dagger 3 by Zach Levine. Big time players come to play in big time moments, and that is a big time shot by a big time player, Zach Levine. Yes, sir. What a shot. Let's look at that one more time. Look at this step back. Money. There you go. So there it is. Bulls winning against the Blazers 111 to 108. Zach Levine had 18 points, 4 boards, 9 dimes. He was facilitating most of the game and then just hit the dagger against Dame and CJ and the rest of the Blazers. Kobe White, oh my man, my bro. Greg Villanueva will be happy here. Kobe White, 21, 10 and 5. And then Otto Porter Jr., how about 19, 13 and 1? Oh, showing up as well. And then Dame Lillard, 24, 5 and 9. CJ, 26, 5 and 4. And Nurkic at 12, 11 and 6. Unfortunately for the Blazers, they lost to the Bulls. Okay, so that is it for our Spin and Dime segment. Thank you again to Sports Daily News for the updates and the stats. Okay, let's now proceed to the Quick Dimer Thoughts. Here for our Quick Dimer Thoughts, this is how we dime. We'll be talking about the Los Angeles Lakers. And yes, sir, we have a very special guest. For the second time, M.A. Wizard. Yes, sir. So for the second time here, the Dropping Dimes podcast, it's all welcome M.A. Wizard. Yes, sir. How are you, M.A. Wizard?
Hi, I'm good. I'm very happy to go back to the Dropping Dimes podcast.
Yes, we're also very happy to have you back, MA Wizard. So for today, we'll be talking about the Los Angeles Lakers. Yes, sir. So what can you say about the Lakers? They won again against the Grizzlies, 94-92. What can you say about them?
The Lakers are looking good. LeBron James and Anthony Davis are playing very well, and their new additions, Dennis Schroeder and Trez Harrell, are also playing very super duper well. Sometimes even if they're relaxed, they still find good ways to win.
Okay, I very much agree with those points, MA Wizard. That sometimes even if they're relaxed, they still find ways to win. Now, do you think the Lakers will win the championship, MA Wizard? Do you think they'll win the championship again?
Maybe they would, but maybe they could just add one big or tall guy for more rebounds.
I also agree with that. I think they also can add or benefit from having another big man, maybe a Hassan Whiteside or something like that. Okay, so thank you, MA Wizard. Maybe you want to greet someone? By the way, thank you for sporting the Dropping Dimes podcast shirt. Okay, maybe you want to greet someone, MA Wizard.
I would like to greet or shout out to Mix Match Mode. Mix Match Mode. Shout out to Mix Match Mode.
Yes, sir. Shout out to Mix Match Mo's, to Marshy, are one of our very, very loyal supporters of the podcast. So again, thank you, MA Wizard. We're happy to have you. Thank you, MA Wizard.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you, MA Wizard. Okay, so thank you, MA Wizard, for joining us again here at the podcast and sporting the Dropping Dimes podcast shirt. So let's now go to my favorite segment, the top plays of the night. Let's start at number 5. At number 5, who do we have? Oh, it's DeAnthony Melton. Talen Horton-Tucker. You got posterized by DeAnthony Melton. Super nice dunk there by DeAnthony Melton. Let's now go to number 4. At number 4, we have CJ to Derrick Jones Jr. Oh my goodness, this guy can just sky, man. Look at this. Oh, what a nice dunk by Derrick Jones Jr. Wow. So nice. We had to see it twice. Okay, let's now go to number 3. At number 3, we have... Oh, it's Kyrie. Behind the back to big man Jared Allen, who had 19 and 18, by the way. And that super dunk over the Utah Jazz. Now, this is what you call a give and go. Kyrie behind the back. Jared Allen smack over Rudy Gobert. Yes, sir. Let's now go to number 2. At number 2, we have the big body, big boy, Keldon Johnson. He is just making it always. Look at that. Wow, too easy for Keldon Johnson. Smack. What a nice jam there by the young fella, Keldon Johnson. Let's now go to number 1. And at number 1, who else? Of course, Zach Levine. Big time players come to play in big time games. Oh my goodness. The dagger by Zach Levine. Look at this shot. This is what you call a money shot right there. Zach Levine, and those are the top plays of the night. Let's now go to this one. Okay, so for our shout outs again, special thanks and special shout outs to Papi Miguel Estepa, who is celebrating his birthday today. Happy birthday, Papi Miguel Estepa. And then again, special shout outs as well to Mix Match Mo's, Marshy, who's one of our top loyal supporters. Of course, thank you as well to M.A. Wizard for once again guesting on the podcast. So there you go. That is it for our shout outs. Let's now proceed to this one. Okay, so for those who haven't done it yet, please click on the subscribe button and hit on the notification bell so that you can follow all the episodes of the Dropping Dimes podcast by J.I. Dimes. If you love basketball, this is the channel for you. then no, it's your choice actually. It's up to you guys. Anyway, feel free to leave a comment, share the video, and smash on that like button as well. So again, this is the 14th episode of the Dropping Dimes podcast Daily Dimes series. We'll see you again on the next episode. This is J.I. Dimes saying the Lakers are looking really good right now. Keep safe, everyone.